Vlog-a-day 423. Well, it's the afternoon. I've been working on the CNRS turtle thingamaboober. It's kind of funny to hear both Nick and my voiceovers at the same time. His in French and English and mine in English because they're overlaid. Listen to this nonsense.
Pêche, d'œufs de tortue, pollution bactérienne du sable ou encore érosion du littoral guyanais.
Anyways, that's kind of silly. Today, thought I'd talk a little bit about why I write. At least this was on the editorial calendar. In the midst of trying to do 2 different video projects today. I'm working on this and another one. And then hoping, Anna gave me tickets to go check out the opera. So I want to do that today. And Allie is probably going to join me. I haven't heard from her yet, but she's out in Versailles at the moment. And she's going to join me when she comes back. That's the plan. We'll see what happens. But I've been sitting in my room all day on my computer and I'm starting to go a little bit stir crazy. So let's go for a walk and get some coffee maybe. Well, I'm actually going to send this to Nick really quick and then we'll go for a walk. I also forgot that I need to do laundry today. Definitely a couple days behind the whole, everything being clean scenario. So why do I write? Why do I? That's a really good question actually sometimes. I don't feel like I'm doing a whole lot of writing right now. In fact, I'm not. If you're following with the goal updates the last couple of weeks, I've definitely been failing on the goals on the writing side when it comes to revising Agnar's box in particular, something that I really want to get back on top of soon. But the why, I feel like we've talked about this before. Why is this in my editorial calendar? Why do I want to write? I love writing for a number of reasons. It's a love-hate relationship. There are parts of it I don't like so much either. But let's do our laundry and then we can talk more about it. I know that that's finished. I write largely because I love telling stories and because I have a lot of stories I want to tell. The original goal as a kid, which was I always wanted to make movies. I still want to make movies. Still love making video stuff, obviously. But at the end of the day, movies are big budget operations that require a lot of connections and a long career behind you. So much going on that obviously it's something that I hope I can get to someday, but I don't have time to wait around. Like I gotta perfect my writing and storytelling abilities now. I think I mentioned this once before too, and it's kind of dramatic, but I realized when I was moving to West Africa, it's like, I had a little dose of mortality and was like, malaria is real. What if I got cerebral malaria and just dropped dead? I would never have gotten any of these stories out of my system. They're just bouncing around. What am I doing? And so I started writing. And that's how I started writing and self-publishing, because it was a combination of pride and also fear and not being sure whether or not I would be able to get it all out in time, not being sure whether it'd be good enough to publish, just wanting to write books, tell the stories I had, and then keep going. I have a lot of stories I want to tell, a lot of books I want to write. I have like 3 first drafts, well 2 first drafts sitting on the shelf right now. I have 1 unpublished book that's been polished and is sitting on a shelf as well. 2 out of those 3 tie into series. Only one of them is a standalone, so there are all the rest of those books to write. Not to mention the space opera that I want to write, and the 7-book series that I actually pitched to the French government when I came here that I don't really feel ready to write, but I feel increasingly like I should probably be writing it right now. So those are the things, like I have this impetus to write. That's why I write, is because I want to tell these stories, and the only way to get them out of my system is to put them on paper. And if I don't, good chance I go kind of crazy, which I mean is kind of what's happening right now since I'm getting absolutely no writing time whatsoever at the moment. But hopefully we'll catch up. This soon is gonna happen. Whatever, let's get coffee. Rachel's over here working on her thesis. She's getting close. It's gonna be just fine. You got this, Rachel. So I'll probably go join them actually for a bit, but I gotta finish my laundry first, obviously. So I'm gonna go back to working on the Google thing, and then I'm going to write today since we're talking about why I write. Hey there, I know you. Hi. How are you? Mwah, mwah.
What are you doing?
I'm just... Can I just say it's really random, and that never happens, that I run into people that I know in my neighborhood, because my neighborhood is boring as crap and nobody comes out here. So to see a handful of friends all in one spurt, but I don't know how to handle that. That was really great. It is one of the number one reasons I love living here, is that I always run into friends wandering around, but it just never happens over here. So, slightly caffeinated. We'll walk back. I'm gonna get a little bit of work done, finish my laundry, and then I'll go join those guys for a bit. Also get some more work done, and the goal will be to write. But on what? And this is the hard part. Writing for me doesn't happen super easily in like short bursts. I really need to get into it over the course of a few days. Well, for revising at least, not necessarily for creating new stuff. So maybe I should work on creating something new. I don't know. This car is gonna hit me. Or he's gonna turn. That worked out well. So in the midst of doing my laundry, I've been waiting for Allie to get back from Versailles. She's been fairly delayed. There was no strike, thankfully, that interrupted her tour out there today, but unfortunately, it looks like Opera Garnier changed their hours literally yesterday from what I'm seeing online. I thought we could go this evening to visit. That may not be the case. So I'm gonna finish my laundry and wait for her to get into town, and then we'll go try to get in anyways, or at least I will. Because Anna, one of my patrons, actually sent me tickets to the opera. She booked them on the wrong day, and so she gifted me her tickets to go visit. And I've never been inside. I really want to go check it out. So I'm still gonna go try and check it out, but I think that my cursory research was not sufficient, is what I'm guessing. So Anna, thank you so much. We're gonna see if we can get in either way. And if not, we'll check out the outside for a minute. Okay, Valerie and I are on our way to the opera to try and get in. We're pretty sure, we're like 95% sure this is not gonna work. So if it doesn't work, then we'll get ramen. Also had to hook her up. Do you have the do you stuff it away? Yeah, it's fine. I'm giving her my DSLR Joby tripod because it's a better home than what I can offer. Perfect timing. That gold nugget down there. We were kind of walking the wrong way, maybe for a minute, but we're on the track now. Gotta find the visitor's office. We'll see if they're still open. If they're not, and I'm really sorry I didn't make it inside, but make it inside the opera one of these days. Never been in. Really want to go.
Never have?
Never been.
Oh, it's gorgeous inside.
My friend Shinwei said she's gonna take me in a couple weeks though too, so maybe that'll work. Okay, I've done no research. Do you know who Charles Garnier is?
I know he was a famous architect. This was like his first building.
This is his first?
Yeah, he like won a contest to design it.
Wow, this is a good first entree. Okay, we're gonna give this a try. Let's see how this goes. Bonjour. C'est fermé ou c'est ouvert? C'est fermé pour la visite. Voilà, vas-y. Bon, merci. Fail, but we'll come back soon. Sorry, Ian, didn't work out. Oh, now we can find out all about it. Charles Garnier, architect. Born in Paris on the 6th of November, and he won the grand prize in 48. Wow, when he was 23 years old. And where did he die? He died in Paris in 98.
He was 61. Wait, no, that's not how you. That's not how you read.
I was gonna say that's not how you read. No, laureat is not how you die. Mort à Paris is at the bottom. That's the bottom line.
I got that. Yeah.
So he lived. If my math is any good, he lived 73 years. That's not bad actually. For a second, I thought I was gonna say he died young. He did not. All right, so he was accomplished. Jeez.
Oh, but they did forget to invite him to the opening night.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they forgot to invite him to opening night because they're jerks or something.
That's really funny. One of my favorite things about this place is actually that they've got really giant, terrifying pirate ships everywhere with huge spikes that could ram anything to death. I guess they're kind of more Greek. When you get here, just remember that the ticket office and the entrance for like your visit is actually going to be up the left-hand side of the opera. So you come to the front, go up that way. You'll see signs for it. It's not at this main entrance right here. You'll see arrows pointing everywhere, but just so you know. Okay, we're walking to Rue St. Anne. If you're not familiar, Rue St. Anne is like it's like little Japantown kind of. Lots of, wow, that smells good. Oh, what was that?
Really good.
We just walked by garlic. We should be what's this?
Let's
okay,
find out.
let's find out. The AI almost, they're just missing one letter for French for garlic. That sounds awesome.
Promising.
Look at him. Look at his pants. Those are great pants. All right, here's another confession. We're just walking around talking, but one of the funny things that happens, if you're here and you ask me for recommendations for food, I'm not I'm not prone to recommend French food right away because I'm not thinking about French food because I eat it all the time.
Yeah.
So when you're like, what's a good place to eat? I'm gonna say, there's a great Indian restaurant, or like, ooh, I found this new sushi place. So please don't slap me because that's kind of how I'm thinking about it. These guys.
So if something want you to run to the
Oh yeah, that'd have been good. Ruga. See, that's the weird thing about France too. Okay, just another object lesson in France. And then we're gonna eat sirens. Really? Okay. Just because the street looks like it's the same street doesn't mean it's the same street. Rue de Garmont, Rue Saint Anne, same flipping street. These firefighters don't know what they're doing. Anyways, we need to go that way.
No, it's the summer. I'm getting too excited.
Oh, you're getting excited. Oh, about dumplings. So we were stopping to joke about the Saint of Christmas up here. Actually, I wonder if that's Genevieve. That might be Genevieve with her grandmother hanging out here. Genevieve, the patron saint of Paris, and their Christmas balls. Anyways, then we got distracted by pho. So pho, it may be. Pho?
I think that sounds like a great idea.
Okay, pho it is.
Pho it is.
Karin, you'll be proud of this. Pho turned into rice noodles very quickly. Dinner was delicious. Did you like dinner?
It was delicious.
Really good. And then we're walking to investigate what this building is, and guess what? Space Invader. Zoop. Yo. I find it kind of interesting last couple days, at least I thought it was kind of funny that I set out with certain goals for the day that I just never complete, which I think is a really good example of where good intentions cannot always go fully completed. And also how maybe it made me a little bit high some days, but it's funny, the reason it comes to mind is because this morning I thought Allie was gonna join me to go to the opera, and then Valerie graciously took her place when Allie couldn't go anymore, and then couldn't even make it to the opera. It's kind of weird. And that's kind of the summary, but can't win them all. Got some laundry done. There's a moth in here. Oh, got him. He's right here. I went, whoa. I'm gonna throw him outside. No, don't come back in. There we go. If I would have showed him to you, he would have, gotten away. Speaking of failing at things. I did get a lot done though. The main things I needed to get done today were those video projects. I'm pretty close on the Google side on the CNRS, whatever. I sent those off to Nicholas and we'll see if he likes them or not. Hopefully Nick enjoys them. But it was a lot of fun. It was really cool to do. I had a really good time doing it. I'm gonna sit down, finish the project A or B, finish that project, get on top of editing this, and then get to sleep because tomorrow I'm heading out to Versailles. And as for why I write, I feel like we covered that, but if we didn't cover that well enough, I write because I want to, because I can't help myself. How about that? I crave it. One of these days we'll get around to doing it all that much more. That is a hope. Anyways, a good night.